The global beauty and personal care product market has experienced an immense growth over the decades, and with a perpetual desire to retain good looks, it has single-handedly projected the late 20th century to date as its most lucrative years. According to Forbes, the cosmetic industry today is rated a highly lucrative industry worth a whopping $445 billion, with a prospective rise to the tune of $675 billion by the year 2022. An average human being is obsessed with a number of personal things, of which is the persistent desire to appear appealing to others, which also comes a huge call for expense. Although our earnings may not thank us each time we spend monies on this one, but our vanities does feel an elevation.
Because most of these products we use are not made in Nigeria, because most of them are foreign. So by buying, it has to do with exchanging from your naira to dollar, and in between we have inflation, we have deflation in and out. So each time the dollar rises, the cost of our products rises. That means the service we render to our clients automatically would increase. At a particular point in time, I had a very station priced based on the fact that when the market was not really saturated, where we have people working and then you bargain. But now mostly I deal with bargains. You know, you tend not to send your clients away. You just want to bring them closer so they can patronize you more. But my least makeup I give out should something like 3,000, 4,000, 5,000, in between that figure. It depends on exact, but that's the cheapest I could go. I can say, oh, actually in a month I can boast, or I can say maybe like 150, 100. Sometimes it could go so down when there's inflation. I could just get something like 50,000 in a month. But basically, averagely 100. But the most important thing is that the market is so big, is large. When a particular product is being sanctioned or not into production, we can always switch. So it doesn't really affect us that much. So when we realize that a particular product is out of production or is way too high for us to purchase, we switch into something we can manage that also give us the same result.
Sales is quite broad and quite, engaging. How do we sell? We sell by direct marketing, approaching our customers in the marketplaces. Of course, that's about the cheapest means of marketing. One very thing, anybody that is aspiring to come into this business, one very thing the person ought to understand is the fact that this is a seasonal business. Seasonal in the sense that it thrives and moves more during the summer periods, the dry season, the Harmattan season, that is when. But during the rainy season, very minimal sales are made. When we're in season, we can do an average of at least between 10 to 15,000 cartons in a month when we are in season.
The growth of the market has its fair share of the critical challenges, such as high manufacturing and market costs, making the global industry an increasing good place for potential and prospective entrepreneurs willing to start or sell a business and make a tidy profit. This is Pride Television.